Okay, hey, this is Chad here. So you've followed all the instructions. Right here, you followed them all to a T, and you ran into an issue. Now this is a pretty rare occasion, and I'm not trying to be offensive, but in a lot of ways, it's probably you did miss some step along the way. Now we're here to not uh, uh, lay blame to anybody. Just we're here to fix it. So an interesting thing is what you'll need to do. You find yourself off in the weeds. You get stuck halfway in the middle. There's a couple things you can do. First off, you can try just um, switching off the helix if it's stuck in that spot. Um, One key thing is to make sure your computer doesn't go to sleep in the middle of doing your update. That's probably a good thing, is to turn off any management. But we're past that. So what you want to do is just try switching off the helix, turning it back on. Okay, that doesn't work, and let's just say your computer doesn't see the helix anymore. That's fair enough. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to shut off the helix, and you're going to want to put it into what we would call a boot boot mode. And I need my glasses, so put it into boot mode on the helix and the helix floor and the LT. You'll hold the you'll hold the you'll shut the unit off. You'll hold down foot switch 6 and 12, and it counts from the top left over to the bottom right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The two next to the expression pedal. Hold those down. Power the unit on. Wait, and it'll go into a safe boot mode. Okay, that's when you go to the computer, and what you want to do is you want to get into your control panel, and even on Windows 10, there's a control panel. You can go down to this little flag, type in control, and there it is. It's right there. And this is going to be a couple of things you're going to want to do. First off, you want to go to your system and then device manager, and you're going to look for anything like this is as unknown device, or if it says Helix device, even if it says it's connected, or it may be a yellow mark on the Helix device, you'll want to right click on it, and you'll want to uninstall device. Okay, and at that point, you're going to want to disconnect. You're going to want to disconnect. After you've done that, you want to disconnect the USB out of the Helix. Okay, so your USB's now your Helix is in safe mode, and if you have a rack, your safe mode is encoder 1 and 6 below the screen, so left one and right one. But so you uninstall the USB, you've uninstalled the offending driver, and that's at the point where you want to go back into your control panel, hit the back button, and you're going to want to go to Programs and Features. Okay, and this is where you're going to go down, and you are going to search for anything from line 6, and you uninstall it. You get everything out of here. Okay, and then what you want to do is you want to go ahead and go back to line6.com /software. And for whatever software you're using, you're going to want to go through and This is a Helix rack. And this one we're looking for HX edit. This is after you've uninstalled everything. HX edit, we're on Windows 10, go. And you scroll down and you want to make sure that your Helix is disconnected from the USB at this moment. And then you will want to, because we've removed the driver out of the device manager, we've removed the software, you want to get the download, a fresh download. You get the download, you install the software. Then you, after the software is installed, and by this time you've already done your backups, so you don't need to worry about that. You've got it all going. You're going to, after this software is installed, you're going to go ahead and go to line 6 updater, and you start that, and then you go ahead and plug your Helix back in, or you can plug your Helix in first. It's in the safe mode, and you turn on your updater, and from that point forward, you should be able to finish the update, or it should be able to restart the update. Okay, so if you've done all that, and make sure when you're plugging your USB that it's not plugged into the front of the computer, it's plugged into the back of the computer. Make sure you're going to sleep is turned off, so it doesn't shut it down in the middle. And then you should fix it. So this is what I would do. See if this doesn't help. Have a wonderful day.